Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to pick up where we left off last time and start hitting it on the trim. I've got some pieces on site and I'm probably going to have to make a run to Home Depot to pick up some of the other pieces that I'll need, but today's going to be another hot one here in Michigan. It's been running in the high 80s, low 90s the last couple of days, so I've been trying to get on this in the morning and then knock off around lunchtime. So follow me and let's see what we can get accomplished today. Okay, so game plan here is to get some measurements across the base there. I've got some pieces that are a little wider than this, kind of go across there. Then what I'm thinking is to come up the side here, flush it out with that, and run a piece of quarter round over the top of that to the other side of it so that we got both sides trimmed out just like so. So let's see if we can't get some measurements here. I want to get this trim as tight as I can get it around the AC unit. Handy dandy glasses here. And it looks like $25 3/4 will give us about a 1/16 of wiggle room. Same thing on this side. Pretty much identical. How's that for getting it stuck right in the middle, huh? All right. And these are here's the board I'll be using. So let's go cut some trim. Okay, 25 3/4 times 2. Double check those marks. Yep. Perfect. Keep the line. afraid of that. Perfectamundo. Hopefully this one will be just as good, huh? All right. Yep, I do love it. Now comes the fun part. Got to notch this out for this bottom corner. So put a mark where it comes up. I don't want it to be too tight. Okay. I'm just marking them which side is which so I don't get them mixed up, just in case these are. A little bit different. Okay, back to the saw. I'm here in my basement workshop area. Actually, I'm in my bar area. This is what I like to call Todd's basement bar and fly shop. So this is kind of my hangout. You got my bar area, some gun cabinets, all my fly tying stuff. And then my workshop's actually behind those curtains, but it's kind of too small to really set up and do a good job of getting all this trim done. So what I'm doing right now is I've got all the trim pieces cut. I'm sanding it down. I'm down to 220 grit now. I started out a little bit lower than that and working my way up. 220 grit. I'm going to put some urethane, at least 2 coats of urethane on it, and just keep it all natural. And then she'll be ready to go. We've got the urethane happening here. Basically just have to work my way around and get a base coat of urethane on. This will set up. We happen to be going away for the holiday weekend. We're going to go up to the cabin, so I wanted to get this done, get at least 1 coat on. That'll have several days to set up. Really only takes about 4 hours, but that'll give it a good couple of days to get set up, and when I come back I'll be able to sand it down, put another coat on it, and then I'll probably only do 2 coats. You can do up to 3, but I think honestly more than the 2 coats is not necessary for what we're doing here. If I were doing the top of a end table or something like that, I would do a 3rd coat, but for this application, just trim that's going to go into the corner of the camper, just 2 coats will be plenty. And I'm not being super careful for this. Probably should be, but I'm not. Anybody who knows me knows I hate painting or any of this stuff. That's why in most of our videos you'll see Laura doing the painting, because she's got the patience to do a really good job, not me. I'm kind of a bull in a china shop when it comes to this kind of stuff. But since this has to get sanded, I'm in no real danger of goobering it up too bad. With the trim all dried, it's urethane, 2 coats. Got it all laying up here. Now it's time to do some installation. So, because there's foam back here, there's not a lot of nailing power. I mean, yes, you've got the paneling, but because it's pretty much just foam right behind it, with the exception of the frame around the AC unit, there's nothing to nail into. So yes, I'll be tacking it in with some finish nails, 1.25" 18 gauge finish nails, but I'll also be using the liquid nails paneling adhesive to hold it in place. So we may as well start up here at this front corner. This is a pretty tight fit, so I need to get my adhesive on it. I want to be generous enough that it sticks good, but I don't want it oozing out all over the place and causing me grief. So, of course, the first one's going to be a bit of an experiment because of that. The challenge with this is to get it in place without getting it on the wall. And I got this stinking electrical bracket right there. Not sure exactly how I'm going to pull this off. Dang it. Yeah, and I did exactly what I didn't want to do. Adhesive all over the wall. Well, once begun, half done. So what we learned on the first couple is this, that I gotta lay back and not be so generous on the glue, and I think I need to put the glue on the wall, not back putter. The board that I'm putting in place, particularly these, they're so tight, there's just no way I can do it. So what I need to do, get the adhesive on the wall. All right, sloppy as that is, I like it. Here we go. After all that, I still got it too damn high. Unbelievable. Okay, it's the moment of truth. I've done the work on the inside for the trim out, what have you. I'll show you that in a few minutes. But you notice the electrical box in the corner there and the corner there. So everything's completely trimmed out on the electrical now. I've got this fan plugged in over there. So right there's my ship to shore 30 amp service. I've told you before that I have a reducer. You can look at this right here. Obviously that reduces it down, so you can just go ahead and plug it right into your outlet. That way when you're at home like I am now and you don't have a 30 amp hookup, you just reduce it down and go into, you know, an outlet. So we're either going to blow the thing up, start a fire, or that fan inside the trailer is going to turn on. So bear with me while I try to film this. All right, here we go. I do hear the fan. There you have it. I don't see anything smoking coming from down there. So it looks like our electrical is working fine. Coming back inside the camper. So I went ahead and I used construction adhesive, paneling adhesive, and I put both of the trim pieces in. The boards there are just designed to put pressure so that I don't have to nail it in. Again, with just foam behind there, there's really nothing to nail to beyond the paneling. Got the trim out done here. You can see I've trimmed out the AC unit, got the corners done, the electrical boxes are done in the corners. Coming in here, kind of looking back. I'll slide inside real quick. Let me just have a seat. You got the doors trimmed out. So with the electrical done, I should be able to pop the AC on, at least the fan. Let's go fan low. Here we go. Nice. Wow, just on low, that really puts out a lot of movement there. Doesn't look like anything's smoking, does it? That's success. Okay, that's going to be a wrap for this video. I appreciate you tagging along. Up next will be the windows. So if you want to continue to follow along, I appreciate it if you hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow this and other projects that I'm up to. So until next time, thanks a lot and take care.